Welcome to ENN Student News. We're your hosts, Guy Pettit
and Bella Gordon. Now here's Maritza. She is going to be talking to Miss Simone and Mrs. Roras about food for kids.
Hi, this is Maritza from ENN News, here today with Mrs. Roras, and I'm going to ask her a couple of questions about Food for Kids. What does the organization Food for Kids do?
It provides snacks to kids who may not have them on the weekends.
Hi, this is Maritza from ENN News, and today I'm here with Mrs. Simone, a first grade teacher at Morningside Elementary. And we're going to ask her a couple of questions about the church she goes to, which runs Food for Kids. And how did you come up with the idea for Food for Kids?
Well, actually, it is St. James Church. They canvassed the neighborhood at Whittier to see what their greatest need was, and they said they needed food. So a committee was formed, and I was asked to be on the committee, and we wrote grants and got money, and then we got food. And when we first started, we only sent the bags out once a month. And then we got some of the grant money, so then we could do it every week.
Seems to enjoy passing out the bags each week. What a great program.
Here is Tony from ENN News talking to Mr. West about basketball activities during PE and talking to some kids in our school about basketball.
Hello, this is Antonio from ENN News. Have you ever played basketball before?
Yeah, I've played basketball. I don't play much basketball anymore, but pretty much my whole life. My older brother and sister played basketball, so I started practicing when I was 5, 6 years old, and played in middle school, played in high school, and then played in college. So I've pretty much played my whole life. Not much anymore, though. Coached.
Have you ever coached basketball?
Yeah, I coached basketball at East High School for 12 years with the varsity boys, and it was a lot of fun, and had a lot of good players come through there. We won the state tournament one year, and yeah, it was a good thing. I really enjoyed doing it. So, thank you.
Say when. 2, 1, go. What do you like about basketball when you're at PE?
I like just being able to run around and shoot whenever I want. Like having that feeling of just being able to shoot all you want and just taking the shot all by yourself and shooting by yourself is just pretty awesome.
What is your favorite thing to do about basketball?
Fast breaks. I like getting up and then taking the ball. And I like going down the court and transition and making a fast break.
And have you ever been on a basketball team?
On a basketball team for this year.
What do you like about basketball when you go to PE?
You get to dribble the ball, you get to have fun, and you can play a basketball game.
What is your favorite thing about basketball?
You get to shoot threes, you can get points, and you can have fun.
And have you ever been on a basketball team?
Yes, I have.
The new playgrounds at Morningside are very popular. Lucine and Elizabeth spoke with 2 students about their favorite equipment.
Lucine, what's your favorite part of the playground? And which is your favorite playground? Fourth and fifth? Fourth and fifth, okay. What
Okay, Timmy, what do you think about the playgrounds?
I think they're really fun. My favorite thing is the mushroom. If I could get rid of anything, I would get rid of nothing.
Okay, now that was Elizabeth reporting from ENN News.
ENN News reporters Bella and Amaya spent time talking to teachers of different 5th grade extensions classes. Here they are with Mrs. Putnam, Mr. Ackerman, and Mrs. Mosier.
Hi, my name is Amaya from ENN News, and I am here today with Mrs. Putnam to ask her a few questions about 3D printing. What are you guys doing in 3D printing?
Well, my students are using a website called Tinkercad, and they are using that website to design all different kinds of things. And then eventually they're going to be able to print them with our 3D printer. Right now they're on their first design challenge, and that means that they have just a couple of criteria that they have to meet. First, they have to design something with numbers and letters, and then second, they have to use 3 different word planes. So they're going to do a bunch of different design challenges throughout this quarter, and they're going to have shorter amounts of time to complete those challenges and more criteria to go with each. And then eventually we're going to work with the 3rd graders to collaborate with them, where the 5th graders will be the designers and the 3rd graders will be the clients.
Hello, I'm Bella from ENN News, and I am here with Mr. Ackerman to ask him some questions. What are you guys creating in Lego Robotics?
Well, we are making robots that move different Legos or different things that we create using our engineering skills.
Where did you guys get the Legos?
Mr. Jules and Mr. Timmons applied to the Sioux City Schools Public Foundation and actually received a grant.
Thank you, Mr. Ackerman.
Hi, I'm Bella from ENN News, and I'm here with Mrs. Mosier to ask her some questions. What do you do in this class?
This is an extension class that has a literature component, so all the students read a book together like a book club, and it usually has some kind of science theme to it. This time we're focusing on chemistry and food science, so we picked the book Everything on a Waffle by Polly Horvath. So everybody in the class gets a copy of the book and we're reading it together, and then we go online to kidblog.org and we write about it online using online technology, blogging. And then the kids, each week we learn about something different in science. What are we learning about this week in science, kids?
3 states of matter.
3 states of matter, solids, liquids, and gases. And so this week, all right, so this week we did an experiment making Rice Krispie treats because we talked about how marshmallows are solids, and when you heat them up, they turn into a liquid, and we used an aerosol butter spray on the pan, and so that was a gas. So we talked about solids, liquids, and gases, and then we did an experiment where we learned how to make marshmallow treats because they represent solids, liquids, and gases. So that is what we do. We take literature and science and we smush it together.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for watching ENN Student News.